It's back to the 50s and 60s next on BBC One and the birth of the Beatles.
A question of ethics.
I don't cheat. Unless I can get away with it all.
A question of nerve.
Don't worry, well, I'm under a bit of pressure to try and win this match.
A question of rivals.
No, I'm getting a reflection off you already.
A question of music.
Giving up, it's easy to do when the work is thinning and you can't get through.
A question of sport. Returns Tuesday, 8 o'clock, BBC One. Unquestionably, ahead of the game.
This month on Crimewatch UK, remarkable descriptions of 3 men who abducted a woman from a street in central London. And in Lincolnshire, the pensioner who threw her shopping trolley at armed robbers in a seaside hold-up. Police will be with us from the Orkneys to the West Country. That's Crimewatch UK this Thursday at 9:30.
Well, it's been a hard day's night, and to round off our Wednesday evening on BBC One, a film based on actual events and the recollections of former band member Pete Best, The Birth of the Beatles.
She knows her attacker, but she won't talk.
You have to tell me what happened.
She knows he's guilty, but there's no evidence.
I'm going to prove that you were at that motel and that you tried to kill her.
Who knows the truth? Betrayal of Silence, the Friday film at 10:30 on BBC One.
Now look at the weather forecast. It'll be a wet and windy night in northern Scotland, and a combination of freshening wind and cloud will keep frost away from southern Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern England. But light winds and clear skies further south will bring a ground frost once again to parts of southern England. Thursday will be another fine autumn day across England and Wales. It'll be cloudier in the north, where the wind will be strong and blustery, especially over and to the east of high ground. The wind will be even stronger across Scotland and Northern Ireland, reaching gale force at times as a band of heavy rain moves southwards. The top temperature tomorrow, 16 Celsius, that's 61 Fahrenheit.
Every year, about 1,300 children are killed or seriously injured in cars. This car's doing 25 miles per hour. The man in front is holding a baby. In the back, someone's holding an older baby. A 3-year-old is loose on the seat. The front baby's head hits the dashboard. The rear baby is crushed by the adult. As for the 3-year-old... Now look at this crash. The babies in the front and back are in proper rear-facing baby seats. The 3-year-old in the back is in a child safety seat. All they would have suffered is slight bruising. Protect your child. Fit rear seat belts or child safety seats.
That was a public information film. And with the time just approaching 27 minutes to 2, that's where BBC One's Wednesday evening draws to a close. We're back at 6 in the morning with Business Breakfast, and the BBC Breakfast News begins at 7. As always, our colleagues on BBC Radio are working through the night to keep you company. Steve Madden's in charge of the night ride on Radio 2. Mark Tonderoy's playing it loud on 1FM. And with news and sport on 5 Live, Rod Sharp is on the air from 2 o'clock. And speaking of radio, a quick plug for myself. I hope you'll be able to join me this weekend when I'll be presenting the night ride on Radio 2. That's in the early hours of Saturday and Sunday morning. But for now, on behalf of all the crew here at BBC One tonight, this is Adrian Finnegan at Television Centre in London, wishing you a peaceful night. Good night.